Hello and welcome to the David Kurten Show here on today's News Talk TNT. Now, there is more going on with the continuing saga of where is Kate and the photos and videos which are being put out of Kate and William, most of which, or all of which, are being found in time to be fake. Now, I am not normally someone who takes any interest in royal gossip whatsoever. It doesn't tickle my fancy at all. I think they could just get on with their lives. And I've got far more important things to talk about. And there are far more important things in the news, such as what's happening in Ukraine, what's happening in Rafah, what's happening in local elections and local government in this country, and hate speech and all these kind of things. But I do think, in contrast to some people who say that this is just a distraction, that this is something that is very important that is going on. As some commentators have said, this may well be part of the undermining of confidence in the royal family, and it certainly is. Now, while I'm not fans of the individual members of the royal family, they do have a very important central role in our constitution. And if we were to get rid of them, if we were to get rid of the monarch, like some people want to do, we would undermine and completely destroy our constitution, and we would go to being a republic with a president. However bad the people are in the royal family, and I'm no fans of them at all, I would rather have one of them than someone like President Tony Blair. So we have to keep that in mind when we're looking at this and the bigger picture of what this is doing to undermine the credibility of particularly William and Kate, who up to now have been seen as the next generation of royals, which will come in and perhaps restore confidence and restore love and support for the royal family, which has been lost to quite a large extent with King Charles III, who is, of course, allegiant to the World Economic Forum. So let's just dive in and look at the nitty-gritty of what's been happening this week. I'm sure you know that on Saturday, most of the mainstream media in the UK reported that Kate had been seen at Windsor Farm Shop doing some shopping. She looked healthy and happy. But there was no photograph, there was no source, it was an anonymous source, and we were expected to believe that without any evidence whatsoever. On Monday, however, they released evidence in inverted commas in the form of a video of supposedly William and Kate walking very quickly up the path in the farm shop, carrying a huge bag of shopping. Immediately, however, people recognized the person that was supposed to be Kate was not Kate. But if you said that, we were subjected to the most extraordinary level of gaslighting. All of the mainstream media put out this video saying, this is evidence that she is there, she's alive, shut up. If you say anything that contradicts our version, you are a conspiracy crank. They're trying to use even more harsh language, the harshest language that they can think of. You are making crazed claims, bizarre suggestions, and also that you're a bully who is not letting William and Kate have this time while she is recuperating from surgery in her to her abdomen, as we are told. However, it's the mainstream media that keep putting out these pictures and fake videos, and the palace themselves that released what I think is an AI-generated image of Kate, Catherine, and her three children on Mother's Day. If you question this, which you are totally entitled to do, then you are called a conspiracy theorist, when they are the ones that are not leaving us alone, and the mainstream media are the ones that are not leaving them alone because they're continually putting out stories which are very dubious that we are expected to believe. Now, the paper or the outlet that put this out first in the UK was The Sun. And apparently they got it from TMZ as a source. Now, I've never heard of TMZ before, but apparently they're very big. especially in the United States. They're part of Fox Corporation, and they describe themselves as specializing in celebrity and entertainment news and Hollywood gossip. So that gives you an idea of what kind of outlet they are. They also say about themselves that they are breaking the biggest stories in celebrity and entertainment news. So it looks like that they are an outlet that would pay quite handsomely for a top paparazzi shot or video like this one of supposedly Kate Middleton, if it was real. Now, apparently, the person who took the photo is someone called Nelson Silva, and he has done a small interview with some questions in some outlets as well in the UK, and he said he just took the picture or the video because he wanted to send it to his family in Portugal. And then he released it because he believed releasing the footage would put an abrupt end to the wild rumors surrounding Kate's health but fears it did the opposite. However, what this doesn't say is whether he had any connection with TMZ. They must have got the photo or the video, from Nelson Silva somehow. Now, it may be that he just gave it to them for free out of the goodness of his heart. I don't know. It may be, however, that he was paid a large sum of money for the video. Again, I don't know, but that is a piece of information which would be very, very interesting to know. What payments were made for the video by TMC to the man who made the video? What was his, how much did he set this up? Did he set it up at all? And what financial transactions took place? If we knew that, that would give us much more information as to the motivations of why this video was taken, and would probably raise more questions again than it solves in this ongoing saga. I'm sure this has got many more days to play out, and I hope we're not dished up with even more fake videos and photographs in the days to come, and that the general public is once again treated with a little bit of respect for our intelligence. This is today's News Talk, TNT.
Giving you what you want.
I want the facts.
Today's News Talk Radio, TNT.